Alrighty, let's see what we got going on now. I just want to make this fucking public because apparently I still got people that are envious and somehow jealous, and they just don't want to see anybody fucking doing well in their life, so they want to go fuck with people who are already fucking, you know, dealing with housing instability. But check it out, y'all. Somebody just fucking came in here again like a hater, like some fucking pathetic ass person who just wants to trash the place, rob me probably, whatever the fuck they took, but just hating on the fucking fact that I had this shit nice and clean and organized, man. This shit fucking is crazy. People really don't have a life. And so if my life is lost or taken from this fucking matter, you know, I think a few people might know who it could potentially be. But the fact that this shit keeps happening, man, it's like, I don't understand why these people just don't fucking look for a job. All this destruction they do, they might as well go into demolition or some shit. You know, I don't get it. But this shit is fucking funny to me. You know, I had the spot cleaned up, organized, neat. Look at this shit. Fucking haters. People just fucking want to trash shit and fuck with people's lives because they're working and they're not, and that's probably why they envy. And that shit is a trip. Ay. I mean, I didn't want to have other people get involved, but I mean, at this point, it's just like, you know, I had the phone that records. I had that shit charging, so it wasn't recording anything. But apparently, these people just don't have a life, man. They just fucking, wherever they are, and if they can hear me, I hope they can. Cause this shit is a trip, man. They want to keep fucking with people's shit, you know. They want to destroy something good instead of wanting to work together. I think they believe somehow that this is gonna fucking get them out of their situation. I very much doubt it. But this is the type of shit you have to go through when you're living fucking with housing instability. You know, you try to save yourself, you try to do everything that everybody tells you, you try the programs, none of that shit fucking helps. You fucking try to build something for yourself that you can feel comfortable at, that you can be productive in. That shit doesn't fucking help. You fucking try to trust people, you know what I mean, who claim to have your back, or, you know, or be able to, you know, avoid or prevent this type of situation, but that shit doesn't fucking help. It's just funny to me, man. You know, no matter how much you try to do to actually better your own fucking life, people just want to fuck with it. And there's always going to be that type of shit happening, so I'm not even going to let it upset me too much. You know, I mean, it's bad enough that they fucking have to do this shit on the day before 4th of July. Like, fucking A. Ay. But, and it's not like you know, fucking people know that I'm here or fucking, oh, it's somebody that I know. I'm probably so. There's somebody that knows that I work. I mean, it's somebody that fucking doesn't have anything better going on for their life. So I kind of feel sorry for them, whoever it is. You know, the fact that they do this type of shit means they have no other life. Means that they are never gonna get out of their situation, no matter how hard they try. This isn't gonna help them. I hope their karma really pays back in a way that they recognize the shit that they're doing, because it doesn't help nobody, not even themselves. Ay. The stress. God damn. You know, and the whole point, you know, really is just having a place to kind of go to, a shelter to kind of kick back, and so I could focus on finding other shelter, right? And that's the thing, you know, I do my best to just mind my own business, not mess with nobody, but apparently they like messing with me for whatever reason, right? And so I also don't like the fact that somebody brought somebody there, and that person could have easily gone and said something to somebody else because I didn't know that person, you know. But why would you bring them there, dog? Like, why? You know, you added an extra fucking person knowing about my spot when I didn't even invite them. Another fucking, you know, potential problem, and now it could be anybody. Well, I don't really, you know, it's not about narrowing down who or what. Like, it matters. I just wanted to know so that I can know who to feel sorry for, basically. Because I feel sorry for that individual. I just want to know who to feel sorry for. And then see, even though in my own way, see if there's a way to help this person who did that, you know? Ain't that weird? Like, I don't even want to fucking get vengeance or get mad. Like, I want to help this person, whoever the fuck is doing that shit, whoever decided to trash the camp or steal from me. Why would you do it? Like, what do you need? What do you need in life that would, hey, what's up? What up, dog? Hey, they trashed my shit again, dog. Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna turn around, hang on. Hang on a second, y'all. This shit is crazy, though. But yeah, man. Ay. It's all good, though, you know. Let's see what happens here. I'll leave this shit going live, so catch the interview. We'll see what happens. 1 second. Whew. Yeah, dog. You know they trashed the camp again? Who was that girl you brought last time? Huh? You shouldn't have brought nobody, dog. I mean, that spot was kind of like, you know, it's to keep it between us. It's supposed to be a spot that we could just, you know what I mean, for us to fucking, because now it could just be anybody. And at this point, like, I don't even know or care too much. Like my whole thing is like, I just want to find out who, so that I can help them figure out what it is that they were looking like. What can help the person who did that get on with their life to figure it out in a better way? You get what I'm saying? Because that shit is crazy. I mean, it's like whatever, dog. I mean, it's just extra work for me, and it just loses the focus that I had on certain other things, you know. And it sucks because I didn't want to involve other people or like try to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I simply just want to help that person. I want to know why they would do it and what kind of help do they need so that they can get on with their life and try to actually do something better with it, you know? Yeah, no, I'm good. They could hit me, bro. It's not, you know what I mean? My day's already bad enough as it is. They hit me, fuck it.
Everybody's drinking.
Yeah.
4th of July. I said, I'm listening.
Listen, that's the thing. Never have I been too comfortable. That's the thing, right? And the same way, it's like that doesn't justify somebody wanting to do something just because they see somebody trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I would have done something to whoever did it, I would understand. But the fact that it's like it just continues to happen, it's like, all right, cool. It just makes me feel like I can't trust nobody. You know?
Listen.
You're right.
Let me tell you something. Today in the morning.
Right. Come on, I feel like.
I can tell you, I got into it with Moreno, and I told him that. But he's on the other side.
Right.
Okay? And that's just
he probably thinks that you live there?
No, I told him there's a gangbang. You know what I'm saying? And there was another cat. Same thing I did to him. And the guy gangbang. They're like, no. They're like, show me the tattoo. Like, I'm gangbang, bro. Look, the reason I'm asking you this, bro, is whether either one of us do or not, I just want to feel safe.
Right.
I'm being real with you, man. It's not that I'm fucking gangbanging on and being stupid, but I told him, check it out, my boy. I see you here. You know, I be watching motherfuckers.
But I don't know how you understand safety, right? But for me personally, like you said, we can't get too comfortable, right? So there's never gonna be a point that we're safe. But do you truly believe that asking somebody or maybe, for example, pushing up on somebody is gonna help that safety factor if they take it the wrong way? You know? Are you waiting for the bus?
No, I think that's the one coming up.
There was a fucking CHP, but there was CHP. No, they can't. They have no jurisdiction right here. This shit. And so my thing is just like I'm trying to figure out why they would, you know, they have it for the right. It's not their jurisdiction.
Imperial Highway. They have jurisdiction.
No. It's on the highway though.
Imperial Highway.
Probably.
Highway patrol.
Right. And so for me, they got bigger shit to do. to me, it's like I understand all that. I get it. You know what I mean? It's just. I would only ask like that, you know, to like, is it necessary?
I don't have my encampment there no more because I'm trying to actually not. How you say? I'm trying to not stay overnight.
I get you. Right.
Like I go through my little struggle that
But like you were saying last time,
I gotta leave that behind me.
Good, right. You should take advantage of the program. Hell yeah, right.
Because I'm changing every day. I'm showering.
Right.
I'm not bullshitting you, player.
But that's what I'm saying. But like,
and I sleep comfortably.
Right. But remember how last time you said that, like, absolutely. But remember how last time you were telling me also about the fact that, like, oh, like, you know, you told a couple people that you live there for, you know, for whatever reason.
Not a true spot.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Well, no. Listen, I know.
That's the first person
I'm saying in general, right? Like just in generality.
Motherfuckers know that I have been there. But motherfuckers don't like me. They don't want to.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
So
like, you shouldn't even tell them. Right, but you shouldn't even tell them that you live there. You know what I mean?
I never told them about it.
I guess that's cool.
I never had
either way, either way, it's cool. Like,
look, I don't need to tell them nothing. They already know.
That's what I'm saying. No, yeah.
So they're not gonna go there.
Right. No, but here's the thing. They went there. Right. Somebody went there. You know.
They're not gonna go there as far as like, oh, looking for me.
Well, whoever. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying that it doesn't make any sense to me that they would trash my camp if I haven't brought nobody there that would be that type of person.
Okay, but you gotta understand there's other people there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, right.
But right. You're not aware of that.
No, I am aware of it.
I don't see you getting at nobody
because I don't need to. Because bro, if I don't, it's like
you sleeping there and you have motherfuckers, weirdos walking around you.
And then I say what's up to him if I see him. If I don't,
I fall asleep, but I just fall asleep and I want to rest. I cannot go over there no more.
Right, but that's the thing, bro. See,
I don't feel comfortable.
Right, that's why I had built what I built to the point that I did it, so that at least I can hear somebody when I'm resting, when I'm sleeping, right? And it's just to be comfortable. But here's my thing, though. It's like when you push up on people that way, right? They might act like they don't gangbang. They might act all whatever soft at that moment. But the approach alone is antagonizing.
I get at them right. I'm like,
I know. Right.
So I can feel safe.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
That's what I tell the other person.
Right.
This is your spot too. I tell them.
I get all that. Yeah.
We're not going to go against each other.
Right.
Do what you want to do. I tell them. There's nothing against you. I just want to make sure this is where I be roaming.
Right.
I don't want to have to feel uncomfortable.
Right, but see, I get you, dog. But see, that's what happens. Right? No, I get it, and there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. I'm just saying, like,
because I see motherfuckers riding on the wall, like, it's cool, do your thing, homie. Don't cross me out, though.
Right.
On my mama, I don't give a fuck. Don't cross me out, homie. On real shit.
And that's cool. Look, listen.
First motherfucker that see cross me out and I do shit from behind, they don't know I'm watching them, dog.
Right. No, and it's cool, bro. You know, like, bro, it's not worth it. Dog. See, we're talking about getting our lives together and taking advantage of
because they're there for a reason.
No, but again, I get you. But what I'm saying too is always like, what we're grown to the point we have.
Avoiding all that. That's why I have not been over there.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't let yourself get into that mentality. Though.
I'm not over there. Those motherfuckers walking.
Right, but what I mean is don't. But what I mean is don't think that you're gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like it's. Bro, like, one thing about growing, I think for us, it's like, especially men, dog, it's like we're already fucked as it is because we have a harder time now with the way the economy and everything is. We're not helping each other out, dog. No, I'm good. We're fucking, no, I'm good. We're fucking shit up for each other, dog, because, like, I only drink when I deserve it, when I earn it, you know? No, it's not even to be responsible. I just haven't earned it, bro. I haven't earned it. You know?
What the fuck am I doing? I'm like, of anything I stepped away, giving you your space, of anything I go there.
No, but see, that's the thing.
I'm not
like,
even on your side.
No, but here, right? But understand this, though. Here, understand this. Hang on. If you're gonna just come out here, bro, to kick it like that, I would have given you keys to that spot, dog, so you could be there to prevent some shit like that from happening. You get me?
But see, I'm not there.
Hang on. No,
I'm listen. Not there. I'm not staying there.
Listen, but what I'm saying, I know.
If I have gone over there, fucking look for your ass.
It probably would have been right. It probably would have been different though if you were actually there to you know what I mean, to serve a purpose versus coming out here. Like, what is the program doing for you?
It's none of my homies.
No, it's not. No, it's cool. Listen,
it's none of my homies.
It doesn't even matter who it is no more. What I'm saying though is this. If, like, how about a proposition this way, dog? It's like, if you, I mean, because you happen, you know, the program.
But you shut me off.
No, bro.
That's why I have actually stepped away.
I've even. No. I've even told you, dog. I was like, look, dog.
Give him a space like that.
You know, I used to have a roommate. I used to have a roommate, dog. Check it out. I used to have a roommate, right? This fool, whenever I was at work. Man, no, listen, forget about it. Look, I used to have a roommate. When this fool was at work, I had the path to myself. When hang on, and then hang on, bro. Let me finish. And then I had whenever I was at work, he had the path to himself. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like there could be a way that it works out for
I already
everyone.
made my other little area.
Listen, that's okay, bro. It's just, that's
the only reason I go there.
Bro,
I want to see rich niggas over there crossing south.
Okay, all right.
That's the only reason.
I get you, bro. No, listen, it's not even. I'm not blaming you. I don't know if you think that I'm blaming. I'm not blaming you at all, dog. What I'm trying to say is that. What I'm trying to say is that,
I
like.
know if I'll be there, that shouldn't happen.
Huh?
I know if I'll be there, that shouldn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Right. So what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is that like even.
You're comfortable.
I'm not comfortable, dog.
You're not seeing
you think? Oh, see, you're not seeing the bigger picture, dog. The same way you're telling me to see the bigger picture. I can say the same thing about life in general.
I saw the big picture.
Okay, but that's fine, bro. See, to me that's irrelevant. Like whatever they did, bro. Listen, whoever did that, it's like that's how
Let's
low.
get to the bottom of the line.
For what? ¿Qué nos vamos a ganar, güey? To find out who did it and for what?
No, homie, because you don't know. You could fucking get done without you
Then
knowing.
that's fine. Then that would be my time to go, dog.
That's the main reason I don't sleep there.
Okay, if my time comes, bro, then there's my time. You know what I'm saying?
I stand for my own ground. And I'm gonna handle my own shit.
Right.
I'm not gonna
but see, here's my thing though. I don't have no. I'm handling my shit in my way. But my whole thing is that I'm not gonna fear death. If death is coming to me, bro, then it's meant to be. Or it's just somebody who wants to fucking catch a fucking death charge for what? Or murder charge for what? What the fuck do I have that they're gonna gain? Nothing. So it would be a stupid idea for them to do. If that's gonna happen, then somebody just clearly has an envy or some sort of jealousy towards me. And again,
I'm gonna tell you this. We actually need to get to the bottom of this.
we don't. I mean, we could try. We could try, but again, it's not gonna.
You're not listening to me, bro.
I'm listening to you, dog, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the benefit? What's the outcome from
There's
that?
a lot of benefits.
What are we gonna make? Are they gonna reorganize it and build it back to how it was?
The benefit is gonna be like, we're gonna know who it is, bro. So you can fucking beat that shit out your head, bro.
See, but here's the thing. I just did right now on this ride. On this ride, I got it out of my head.
Fucking beating at me like I'm the one.
I'm not. No, bro. I was just telling you. Do you know that they fucking fuck shit up? You know. And then I appreciate the information you share with me because it kind of gives me a bit more perspective. But why though? No, bro, because I have.
I'm doing this, okay? My bad.
And did you see how like the last few times did you see the what do you call it? The progress that I made?
But see, I shouldn't come at you.
No, right, that's right. That's what I'm saying. But
you hear me? I know my message.
But that's why
I'm correcting myself.
And that's why I told you, like,
to try to avoid you.
Remember, but it's not to avoid me. Listen, it's just respect. It's just respect, bro. Just respect me. That's it. It's not. I'm not asking you to avoid me. That's why I don't mind when you come through. It's all good. What I'm saying though is that like, right. No, but don't look at it as like avoidance. Like I've told you before, dog. Like I have no issue with kicking it. It's just I have to have it planned out. I have to know that what's gonna happen. You know, because when people want to chill, do something, whatever, that's cool. Like. You know, rolling up with that girl, I thought you were coming by yourself. I didn't know that girl was coming, you know what I mean? It would have been cool. No, that's cool. Right. But
the reason I was there to get the honey because I wanted to
It's cool though, that's cool, bro. That's fine, bro.
But she's not that
Listen, what I mean, I'm just saying that opens up, like, you're right, and it's cool, bro. But she could have said something to somebody, that person could have been like, oh, let me go see that spot. I mean, and if it wasn't, that's okay too. My whole thing was just like, that's why don't take it personal. But don't take it personal either. It's what I'm saying. Like, this is the reason why I try to keep to myself, dog. Because the more people you include, because the more people we include, the more bigger the issue becomes. But the issue is not that big of a deal. Like whoever did whatever they did is so fucking. That's what I'm saying. I want to know who it is, not to fucking check them or whatever, to help them, dog. What is it in their life that they need? That caused them to do what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Really check them.
No, bro. No, listen.
Listen.
No, I'm not. I'm asking for your help. No, listen. I'm asking for your help. Listen, I'm asking.
You approach me.
No, Alex. I'm asking that you help me. I'm asking that you help me figure out who it is, so that I can help that person who did that. You know what I'm saying?
I know who it is.
So that we can help him figure out what the fuck caused him to do it.
I'm gonna have the homie dig a hole already.
No, dog. See, no.
I don't.
Listen. No, stop, dog. Listen. Well, whoever it is needs help, dog. That's what it is. That's the way I see it. They need more help than whatever the fuck we got going. Like, they got way bigger problems than we do, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, like, think about it, dog. Whoever did that has more issues than we do because they did it. You get me?
Yeah.
Why not find a way to fucking make this fucking an amicable? I mean, what am I going to benefit from?
Do you think they're going to try to find a way?
I don't want them to. I got my own life to take care of.
Why would you find a way to do
to help them? Because they are obviously in bigger need of help than we do. Than we are.
Do you know them?
I don't know who. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I'm asking to find.
How do you know the motherfuckers ain't got
Because I got no enemies, bro. I have no enemies, dog. Anybody who's an enemy of me, of mine, that's their own fucking issue. You know what I'm saying? But right, well, that's what I'm saying. So let's find out who did it. But do not threaten them. You know what I mean? What I'm saying.
I just tell them, what's up, homie?
No, bro. Just like, hey man, what do you need? What do you need? Do you need some shoes? Do you need some fucking money? Do you need a job? Like we need to help people, dog. Let's start a listen. We can start a non-profit organization, dog, for shit like this when it happens, right? That's cool. They see us, bro. We can start a non-profit. We can start a non-profit organization, dog, and have people donate money to us for the cause that we're trying to build, which is try to help people who do shit like that. You understand me? If we wouldn't do like if we approach trying to handle the situation in an aggressive manner. No. But I know she has. It's cool. But what I mean, I know. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying though is like, think about this, bro, because it's real serious. We can make money off of this, bro. Think about this. Listen, the story's gonna get posted. Listen. The story's there, right?
He went over and asked for me, right?
Listen, bro. Listen, that's irrelevant. No, exactly, but that's irrelevant. What I'm check this out. All right, here's the thing. Somebody trashed my camp, right? And I'm telling him that what we should do, they trashed my camp. Or rob me or whatever. I don't know if they rob me or they trashed my camp. But no. But here's my thing. I'm trying to propose this idea that when people do stuff like that, instead of that's the thing.
I know you, right?
No, but listen.
I'm okay with you.
Listen.
I'm not okay with everybody else.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck, dog.
Alex, we can make money off of this shit. Listen. All right, check this out. Look, check this out. Proposition. Huh? Alex, you're not looking at the bigger picture, dog. But okay, you can make money off of this, bro. And help people by helping people, not by destroying people, dog. Think about it. Who would society support? This is what I'm talking about, man. Like I'm thinking about ways that we can help people instead of hurt people. We're hurting each other enough as it is. Why aren't people thinking about the bigger picture? It's like we're all going through some shit. Everybody goes through something. Everybody's going through something. And I gain nothing from trying to get at them the way he's trying to get at them. I gain no money, no favors, no peace. It's just gonna add an extra potential problem. It's just gonna add bullshit, drama, and I don't need that. Why not try to start some sort of program, organization, or to help? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be a solution to the problem if I'm adding more problems to the situation, to the mix. So, I mean, that's alcohol too. That's what alcohol does, I guess. I don't know. And the way I see it is, it's just more motivation to kind of keep going, find my own fucking path and do other shit or whatever. But I'm trying to enlighten the homie, and it just sucks when they're not receptive to the bigger picture, because it's like you do your best to try to tell people and show people how much better and more peaceful fucking life could be. What's the point of trying to figure out who it is? What if we get the wrong person? What if it's the wrong person? What if it's the fucking, it makes no sense to try to check people in that way. We're fucking grown. I mean, I'm trying to better my life now. Not add more hurt souls and more fucking people to be worried or tripping out, and it's just sad, really. I mean, man, this is a trip. Anyway, I'm still hopeful for this idea to figure out who it is to help them. Why would they do something like that if they didn't need some sort of help? If they were obviously looking for some sort of attention that they didn't receive. And anybody that, shit, jump in, man. Feel free to comment on this or fucking message me with any suggestions, ideas. I mean, what do you guys think I should do? Should I go with what he said and try to make matters possibly worse by antagonizing more people on trying to figure out who did it and digging a fucking hole and getting fucking somebody, whacked. I mean, come on, it just makes no sense. Like, I don't see the bigger picture in that. I don't see the benefit of that. But I do see the benefit in if somebody was to, step up and just be like the difference, right? Like, just make a difference. Help the person that did that. They're obviously looking for some attention. They obviously need some help. What up, Danny? Thank you. Sorry, yeah. Huh? Oh, I'm just going live.
Huh?
I just went live to kind of record my little experience because it's just crazy, man. So it was pretty bad. No, they fucked it up. Yeah, they all messed it. Like they trashed the place. Possibly maybe stole some tools again. I can't say for sure, but everything was just all scattered up.
They break all of the inside?
Yeah, everything. Yeah. That's why I'm like, man, like I know it doesn't sound that serious to you, but I mean, a little fucking closet, Danny, that would be enough. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even go nowhere. I'd just basically, hide in there to sleep and then fucking go mind my business and try to figure shit out. But, clearly, I just ran into Chapin, though, and he's a little drunk, I was trying to tell him, I was like, look, man, help me find out who did this. Not so that we can get mad or fight them, not in an aggressive manner, but just help me find out who did it so that I could talk to that person. We could try to help that person. Like, whoever did it needs help. Whoever did it is like, they have issues, right? Like, why not try to help them, you know what I mean, instead of hurt them because they did what they did. I don't really care, you know what I mean? I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort making the place look nice, huh?
You have a camera?
Yeah, right. I'm live, so whoever's watching could be watching, and then later on it'll post and people could see that. But the reason is because of that, because I have to document everything, and also if something was to happen to me, right? Like I told him, I was like, look, bro, like if you go and you antagonize people to try to find out who did it, it's not gonna help me. Is that, you know what I'm saying? And if something does happen to me, then that's my time to go. If somebody wants to kill me, then let them kill me. What are they gonna fucking kill somebody? What are they gonna benefit from killing me? You know what I mean? It's gonna be a waste of energy for whoever does it. You know what I mean? And so my whole thing was like, whoever it is either envious of whatever the heck I'm doing with my life, and they just don't, they don't like that I've had it nice and organized and clean. I mean, I fixed it up nice, Danny. To be honest, like it was really, really organized today. And then I go with my break, everything's fine. I come back from, right now that I got off, and there it is. There's the situation, and I couldn't record it because that phone that records, I was charging, or I had it, charging and everything. So it's just like, man, like I'm doing my best, to not get stressed out or mad about this. And I even told them, I was like, look, we could do a non-profit organization. What if we did, instead of getting mad about this, why don't we find out who did it so that we can help them find a job, help them find, shelter, like we're doing, like I'm trying to figure out, help them, what is it that they needed, that they went in there to do this, But what made me, but the reason I asked him that too is because I approached him because he brought somebody there. Last time he came to visit me, and then he brought somebody who I didn't know. And then like she got comfortable, she said, I'm like, bro, like who was that person you brought? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that she could have told somebody, it could have been her, or she could have told somebody, and somebody else, you know what I mean? Like I don't invite nobody that I don't trust there like that, you know what I mean? But he brought somebody I don't even know, and for me to trust them, it's hard to trust if I can't even trust him sometimes, Remember that video where I saw him going in and I didn't even give him permission, remember? And I'm just kind of like, okay, like
you was before your lunchtime and stuff.
Everything we have lunchtime, everything was fine. I wanted to go feed the cat.
After lunch.
It would exactly. It had to happen after lunch. And so I'm just kind of like, man, like I don't get it. And he's drunk, so he can be telling me all of this stuff to manipulate me and make me believe that it's somebody else, and it could have probably been him the whole time. I don't know, but that's again, like I was trying to tell him, is like I will know for sure if it's him or not, based on how he reacts to the situation. And right now he's reacting in the way where he's like, oh, let's go find out who it is. Let's go find out who did it. Oh, I got into it with some guys that live right there too, but they're down the way. And I'm like, well, see, like you're doing that kind of stuff. If you're doing that, if you're going to check other people, you're antagonizing them. Even if they don't gangbang, that doesn't mean that they're going to get angry or upset or think that you live right there where I'm at because of the way you're approaching them. And now he doesn't even live there no more. He's at a program. You know what I mean? And so I'm telling him, bro, take advantage of the program. I wish I had a program right now taking me in and allowing me to live there and all that, So it's like, So the fact that he doesn't want to listen to the idea that I have, which is a peaceful resolve, something that's not going to hurt somebody's life or whatever, but rather just help the people that did it, you know what I mean? Because they obviously need some help. But it makes me feel like all his defensiveness makes me feel like it was probably him because he's drunk and he probably just a little jealous.
Because of the Chapin?
Yeah. It makes me think that he's a little jealous at everything. Because even right now, like he walked away from me getting all mad. I'm like, bro, listen. I was like, you can make money off of this, bro. If we started a non-profit organization and have people donate money to us so that we could start a program or a cause to help people that do stuff like this. that are living homelessness, and either they go through this or they do this, and then try to change their mentality of the way that they look at things, right? If you're really serious about you trying to change your life and you're trying to make better your life, because he's acting like he is, but then all of a sudden he starts getting drunk and he acts like the old him or whatever, or the younger self, and so I'm just doesn't make no sense to me. And then Bobby showed up, right? And Bobby's right there, yeah. And then Bobby's right there following him because Bobby, I guess, yeah. And so then I'm trying to ask Bobby for his opinion. Like Bobby's just following whatever Alex is doing. I'm like, dude, like seriously, like. Then so they both walked away from me.
A lot of people own it there.
Huh?
A lot of people own it. You place it?
Not because of me. Because you know what I'm saying, like the only person.
You talked to somebody.
No. Chapin was the only one that knew. He's the only one that knew that. Ever since I got there, Chapin was the one that helped me out. He's the one that showed me, showed me around, and he helped me out a little bit. Yeah. So, but then he could be telling whoever. You know what I mean, including Bobby, because I mean Bobby has tried to run into me a couple of times and asked me if I needed help. I'm like, no, on the streets. Probably so, you know what I mean? But I don't tell nobody. I'm like, no, I'm even with Bobby, like he tried to stop me, like, oh, like you need some help. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. You know, when I'm carrying my stuff or late night, I'm picking up wood. Whenever I'm doing my little, scouting.
I know the internet, and I don't know the.
Well, I just know that Bobby's brothers and all that, from Lennox and all that. So it's like I get it, like, But I'm like, dude, like that again, like for me, it's like I don't even care who did it. Whatever they did, that's besides the point. I didn't lose anything except my rest, except my peace of mind. But really, like. There's nothing big that bothers me about it. I'm just thinking about like, okay, how can I resolve this in a way where it helps more than it hurts? You know what I'm saying? Because if I just sit on it and I get mad, or who did it? Oh, I want to get revenge. No, it's not gonna help me. But if I sit down and I say, you know what, who did this, so that I can help them find out why they did it, and what is it that they need? Is it money that they need? Is it a job that they need? Is it something? You know what I mean? Like, what can I help them? With my resources to help them, so they don't have to do something like this. But whoever did it clearly has some sort of envious or feelings towards me. So that's why I even told Chapin, I'm like, bro, I was like, I don't have no enemies. I don't have nobody that I start problems with, that I don't try to resolve myself, that I try to find peace with all my, you know what I mean? The best way to destroy your enemy is to turn them into your friend. That's why every situation that I assess or that I go through, any problems that I go through, I go to the quickest way possible to make a solution, because I don't want to go through this. But I've tried calling the programs. I tried getting in this place. They don't fucking, to help. It's like everything that I tried. And so because I couldn't do any of those things, at least let me build my own little shelter so I can feel comfortable when I'm sleeping and kick back and feed the little cat and everything. Now the cat's probably scared. You know what I mean? Like it's probably ran away. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't have a time to check. It was just everything's trash. Everything's just trash.
Oh, you didn't check?
Everything, yeah, I didn't check because I feel bad too. I'm like, fuck, I hope the cat ran away, and I'm pretty sure it ran away. But it's like, it's not going to trust me no more, probably. It's not going to know what to do. I don't know what to do, except try to figure out, like, who did it so that I could help them out. But I'm starting to believe that it can be the very same people that are supposedly my friend or supposedly looking out for me. They're supposedly, you know what I mean? Like, because at this point, it's like, why else would anybody do it? Except they were envious at the fact that I put so much time and so much effort and so much hard work to make it look as nice as it was looking. It was looking really nice. But somebody didn't like it. Somebody got jealous. Somebody didn't like it. Oh, you're all this nice stuff, and so then they go in and they trash the spot. And that's why for me it's like I get it, and I appreciate you guys offering me that offer that you guys offered me before, and forgive me for maybe adding more by wanting to start my own business. But I hope you understand from here, like as well, why any place that I rent is gonna be a place of business for me, because I have to be in a place where not only am I sheltered, but that I can use to my advantage to try to make my own business. My own liquor store or my own whatever. I don't want to compete with you, Danny, because you already got a good liquor store. What I'm saying is, like, I have to find my own way to make business, because that's the only thing that's gonna make my life interesting and worthwhile and give me a purpose. I don't want to just be a cashier forever. I got to do something else with my life, and I have to do other things. And so that's why for me, I was like, okay, I'll rent the spot, but if I'm gonna be paying any kind of money, it doesn't matter if it's $700 or $4,000 or whatever. I'm gonna hope that I can do something with it so that I can make some money back to pay not only the rent, but to pay myself to get out of that situation faster. And that's not possible unless I have a place of peace that you know what I mean, that I could just rely on, that it's not gonna be a problem to nobody, because clearly everything else has failed. Even with my family, like, they wouldn't like that I was trying to have my little studio at the house or whatever. They didn't want people coming over, and they didn't understand that, like, I'm actually trying to make money with, by recording people or making music. Well, what am I supposed to do, man? Like, my life has been all like being the nice guy. It almost doesn't help out, but I'm also not trying to be an asshole. You know what I mean? I think that there's a way to be aggressive and be and be upfront about things and defending myself, but without having to be so much like a, you know what I mean, like an asshole. Like there's a nice way of doing things. Like right now, for example, I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, I feel bad for the person who did that, because whoever did that is such a low person. They have no better life. Like really, they're gonna do that shit on the day before 4th of July. And Big Chapin's excuse was that, oh, you know, people are drinking, you know, it's 4th of July. And why is it that every time something happens, he's always somewhere near? You know what I'm saying? But I already told him, I was like, bro, like, I don't even care if it was you. I mean, I know he was probably a part of either stealing my stuff before, because he found a chain that belonged to me and tried to sell it back to me. And I said, hey, dog, like, look, bro, listen, I don't even care who took it, but go try to sell that chain. This is how much it cost me. Try to sell it, make some money with it. I don't even care about the chain, you know? But I want to see you doing something for yourself if you really mean trying to get out of the situation. But all he does is come back to do the same thing. And I'm not even trying to accuse him. I'm not even trying to antagonize him. I'm not even trying to threaten him. Like, to me, it's just, again, there's no point. What am I going to get out of that? A fight, and that's it? It's not going to help me progress in my life. It's going to, if anything, it's going to cause more enemies. It's going to cause more hate, more envy. And it's going to just back me up and then backtrack me. You know? And so, I mean, I say all that, Danny, to say, like, I appreciate, man, like, everything you guys are doing. It's like, I hope that maybe you could talk to Patron or something. Like, I don't even care if there's any of these who ever become available again, or if anything, like, dude, like, I don't mind paying whatever seems fair, whatever I can afford, because you guys know my hours. You guys know how much I get paid, so you understand that with that comes groceries, maybe, you know, a couple of other bills that I have to pay, my credit card and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get another job also because of that, because I don't make enough to be dealing with this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm doing my best to get on my feet, but it's like every place I turn, I don't know why this bad luck. I got, like, it's not even bad luck. Sorry, forgive me. It's not bad luck. I don't know why people have such a hard time with their life that they have to involve themselves into mine negatively. That's why I had to be with Nasty or Brittany. I had to be cool, nice, because listen, I don't need one more problem on top of everything else that I got to deal with. People don't see this stuff. And he was over here telling me, oh, it's because you're not worried about it. You're not focused. You're not paying attention. I'm like, bro, I am. It's just that I'm the type of person that I'm not going to go walk around and look for people and tell them, hey, man, I just want to see who's here so I can feel safe. That doesn't mean anything. That's pointless. I feel safe whenever I'm by myself. The more people I have around me, that's when I don't feel safe. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. That's why I don't go check nobody, because what's the point of going to find out who else lives there? Except you're just letting yourself be seen, you're letting yourself be known, and it's antagonizing to some people. You know? It's just like, dude, like, I just want to be left the fuck alone, or find some place that really is actually serious about helping and not just trying to take advantage of the fact that people need help, you know? Because a lot of times people think that helping is people doing the kinds that are hard. We were trying to, no. People help because it's selfish. It makes us feel good when we help, you know? So then feel good, but don't fuck the person over that you're helping just because you feel good, you know? Like, you know, the little bit of money that I invested, in clothes, some food that was probably there, that's probably all destroyed. I mean, it's crazy, man. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm probably gonna go back there just to see what I can recover or fix. I'm gonna go to Tumby's right now and drop off the.
Oh, you called the shop?
Yeah, well, he had some ice for me. He messaged me to tell me the ice, the exchange.
The water?
Yeah. But I just left the water over there anyway, because I'm like, I don't want to carry all this right now. I don't even want to deal with this. Like, it's just.
Well, what is your the other stuff? What is the other stuff?
I left it over there.
Oh, you left.
Yeah, it's just the food. It's just the food, but everything important, the batteries. You know, I left my drill over there. They probably took my drill. They probably took my tools. Yeah, just bring the bag. Just bring the bag outside. Thank you, Danny. I took my break at 7:30 p.m. Everything was fine. I left some food for the cat. Took off. Everything was chill. Thank you, Danny.
So they have one more ledge?
No, that bread is not mine. I don't know who that is.
Oh?
I don't know what that is. This is my bag. No, I don't. That's not mine. This is my bag, not that one.
Oh, it's a bread.
That's not mine though.
Oh, is that yours?
That's not mine. So anyway, you know, I could use the help, Danny, and just in that way, like I said, it's just a place to fucking sleep. I'll pay whatever until I can find another job or get some more hours, you know. But basically, I need to get out of the situation, man, and no matter what I save up, even if I was just not spending my money, then this would have happened sooner. You know, it would have happened much faster if I didn't have the gates and the walls and all that shit that I built. It would have happened. It probably would have happened days ago. You know, like it was in the beginning, just constantly, right? Remember, it was just happening twice a week. It happened. You know, So that's why I had to build the fence, build the walls, and all that to prevent them wanting to do that as frequent as they did. So I bought myself a little bit of time. I got to make a little bit extra money, but all that money, went back to paying bills and trying to, other shit that fucking handlebar breaking and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like all of this just happening at random. I'm not even, it's not like I'm being irresponsible. I'm doing my best to show up now on time and do whatever I can to communicate whenever I can. But this is also why, to me, it affected me when you took those hours away, because that also affected me. I could probably had an apartment if I would have been working those hours. But just because I couldn't answer my phone from the hospital, that really took, that really hurt me, Danny. And that's why, like, I wanted my best to express that to you guys, because, I take my life seriously, man. My life is not a joke, and I want more than whatever people usually want for themselves. Like, I'm gonna get more than that, or my life is gonna end sooner rather than later because of my attempts of trying to survive. I'm not gonna threaten nobody. I'm not gonna antagonize nobody. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I have to do, man. To fucking, man. If I would have just had that camera fucking recording, so I could have seen who it was. But even then, it doesn't matter, right? Like, 'cause the point is not finding out who did it to hurt them or to feel envious, or to feel revenge, but to figure out a way that I could help those people, so that they can do something with their life, so they can stop fucking with mine. But I think I know. I think it was him. And even if he doesn't want to admit it, it always happens when he's around. And it never happens when he's not around. He knows when I work. He knows where I work. He knows my spot. Yeah, and I've even told him before. I was like, bro, I don't mind letting you come here when I'm at work. Like, you could use the place. You can come over or whatever while I'm at work. Oh, no, I want to be there because, sometimes you get all like da-da-da. And it's because when I'm there and I'm busy and I'm focused, I want to do that. But no, they want to come over to do droga, to do fucking drink, to chill. And I need to focus on what I got to do. So forgive me if I'm rude and I don't want to have no company, because you distract me. You talk a lot of nonsense. You talk about stuff that doesn't make no sense. And then you get mad at me because I want to focus on whatever I'm focused on. But you're slowing me down. Go make your own camp. Go hang out in your own spot. But I don't want to do that because he gave me all these excuses, and I'm glad that this went live, because whoever was listening to that will know all the bullshit that he was talking, and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm the one that's saying anything in the wrong. But this fool just hinted the fact that he disrespectfully walks away from me when I'm trying to propose to him an idea that can help both of us. But no, he's over here talking about, oh no, now we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to find out who did this, because bro, you can get got right there. You can get done. I'm like, bro, listen, if it's my time to die, then it's my time to die. Whoever's gonna do it can do it. I don't give a fuck. I tried killing myself, that didn't work. So maybe somebody else can help me. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna let them do it either. I'm gonna try to find a way to get in their heads and figure out, like, yo, what is it that you need? What is your problem? Why do you jealous of me? Why do you guys? What is it that I have that you want? I can show you how to be more charismatic. I can show you how to be a good person. And that's how I get whatever little blessings I get. The help that I receive. Tumby did a lot of that help. And what did I do? All I did was give him good customer service. Be a good guy. And because he's been through something similar, he understands, where I'm coming from. So that's why he helped me. It's nothing bad, man. Like, all we're doing is just everybody's going through something. I get that. Everybody's going through something. I didn't even think this was going to happen today. I thought, if anything, maybe tomorrow they were going to try to do something. That's why I'm like, I'm glad I got the day off on 4th of July, because some shit might happen. So I'd rather be at the camp. But it happened right before. And all I'm trying to do, man, is just get by and live my life. And this affects me. Right now, I got to get less rest. Now I got, like, what am I going to do when I got to get my clothes? I got to fucking go to the laundry and clean all this shit up again. And then come back to, get ready for the next day and then figure shit out. And I'm going to be exhausted. It kills me, in the sense that, like, yeah, man. But just know, so, if something was to happen to me, Danny, that's my number one suspect. Keep that in mind, just in case. Because I honestly believe that he either has a lot to do with it or he's going to be the one. Because at this point, the way that he reacted right now to the situation, him and Bobby, per se, because both of them have tried. Bobby has come looking for him. Oh, is Alex here? Is Alex here? And I'm like, no, like, I'm trying to get, oh, you want to smoke? No, I want to leave. I want to get some rest. But Bobby has come to my place looking for Alex. Why? Alex doesn't live here. Why are you coming to my place? Oh, do you smoke? Do you want to smoke? No, I'm trying to get some rest right now so I can go to work later. Oh, all right. And I never answered the door. I never come outside. I never opened the gate. But they probably mad because of that. They're probably jealous because of that. Oh, he never opened the door for us. Oh, Why both of them right there? Why both of them right now all of a sudden pop up? It makes no sense. It's not somebody else. It was him, or somebody that knows him, or somebody. But he's,
Nobody doesn't know this.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't like it that I'm trying to do my own business, and so it's like, really, dude, like. And then when I try to tell Bobby, like, hey man, what do you think about this idea? Bobby's like, oh no, he just ignores me and then walks and follows Alex. So that makes me believe that they probably did it. What a coincidence that both of them show up at the same time. But they know they feel bad that if they were to hurt me right there and there, I'm in the middle of the street. I'm right here. He's like, oh, be careful of the traffic. I'm like, look, bro, they see me. They know where I'm at. I'm in the middle of the, because I was in the middle of the road by the divider of Imperial. And I'm like, bro, they can see me. If they hit me, they hit me, you know? But I'm talking to you right now. I'm trying to figure this out. And this is more important. And I don't need to be afraid of traffic. My life is already fucking in danger by this bullshit, you know? Fuck traffic. You know, let them hit me. They can maybe do me a favor, you know? But it's like, that's probably who it is, man. My gut instinct tells me that it's them. It's him. He's mad because I would kick him out or tell him that I got other things going on, and they don't like that. Bobby has come to look for Alex and want to smoke, and I never said I never want to hang out with them. So they don't like that, you know. They just don't respect my space, and he tries to say, "Oh, well, I've been trying to avoid you because you know." Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, don't look at it as avoidance. Look at it as respect. Just respect my space. That's it. But him getting mad and him trying to get to the bottom of it and get me involved into some other bullshit to check other people who probably don't even have nothing to do with it. Nah, I'm good. If you're not on my side trying to figure out who did it so that we can help them, then you're not on my side because you're just trying to hurt people. You're trying to get all crazy and gangbang for what? What is gangbanging gonna get me? I love my city. I grew up in the city too, dog, and I don't see the benefit in trying to fucking if I'm not helping, then what's the point of gangbanging? If I'm not helping nobody. Real gangs help each other out, or they help. That's what the government is. It's a gang. That's what fucking police are. It's a gang. But at least they're trying to, help something or help a situation, not make it worse. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna go to Tumpy's right now, Danny, and finish this little journal entry or live to whoever's listening and watching, because I got to do something about this. And it's not. I don't want to just stand back and not do anything about it. I want to do something about it, but I want to do something about it that's gonna actually progress somewhere or lead to something positive. Otherwise, what's the point? This is why I also got mad at Nasty or Brittany, because Brittany offered to help me. She said, oh, you could come stay at my place 3 times out of the week, and then never got brought up again. And so that's why it would bother me that you still come and you say you love me and all this stuff. Where is that love? Where's all this stuff that you say, And she doesn't get that. But that's why today I was glad that I was being nice to her, because you know what? And she was like, oh, now you got to earn your hugs, or you got to work, you have to work hard for your hugs, or you have to, earn your hugs or whatever. I'm like, okay, I didn't say nothing, because I don't want to antagonize her or get her mad right there. But in my mind, I'm going to say, you know what? No, you got to earn my hug, because I've never told you or misled you or promised you anything. I mean, not that it was a promise, but it's just the fact that you brought something up to me that to me was like, oh shit, that would be a great help. If you actually let me stay at your place or shower there sometimes, that would be awesome. But why offer it unless you were trying to manipulate me and make me think to something that's not really true? And that's what bothered me. That's why I got mad. That's why whenever she acted, whatever, say something, I'll call her out on it. Hey, you're fucking lying. You're bullshitting. You know what? This is disrespect. I'm gonna get out of here. And she got mad at me because I got mad at her for disrespecting me. You get me? And that's why it upset me too that I'm trying to explain this to Joe. And he's like, oh, I don't want to hear about it. I don't care, because he's friends with her. I'm like, dude, you're defending her. And then when you guys continue to enable her by giving her a drink, it's like. And then for her to talk shit to me and treat me the way she was treating me, you guys are enabling her. Nobody's helping the real situation. Nobody even cares to know until something like this bad happens, until I lose my life. Maybe that's probably what needs to happen in order for that shit to become a real fucking, thought in somebody's mind of why I do what I do and why I say the things that I say. I'm not trying to control nobody except my life. And if I can control somebody or manipulate somebody to do something good, there's nothing wrong with that. Manipulation is not always a negative thing. Manipulation and control is not always negative. It could be positive if you apply it for something good. Some people manipulate to get their own way and be bad and get the rush and if I'm going to manipulate anything, Danny, it's only to try to help my life so that I can help others, or be able to return what people have helped me out, because a ton of people helped me out. All these people watching this, all the people on Facebook, whenever I didn't have money because you cut my hours and I was living in the van, they are the ones that helped me stay in the van. They sent me money and I owe them money. I'm still going to pay them back. But thanks to them, I was able to still show up those 2 days of work you were giving me. But dude, you took away a lot, man. And that's why it bothered me. And I'm just like, God damn, everything I try to do, man. And all I did was what? Get sick and go to the hospital? Fuck, man. Sorry, Dan. I'm taking too much of your time. Let me get out of here before I start thinking about the past and getting mad too. You know. I'm gonna go see what's up with Tumby and just ride around and figure things out. Thank you, though. You have a good night. Fucking A, man. I'm glad that was. Glad I got that off my chest. Because if anybody is watching this, or if anybody watches this later, understand this. I had my hours cut to a point where it could otherwise be considered quiet firing when your employer puts you under the worst of conditions so that you can quit instead of them firing you and having to give you severance or anything like that, right? Whew. And I'm not done with that part either, because I had to report that shit to the state. Because that to me was harassment when all that shit was happening. Everything that I've been going through, I'm doing my best to record and fucking have proof of that shit. Because I want people to understand, or at least tell me what the fuck am I doing wrong. What? Oh, you trust people too much. I don't. I just trust people. I trust people as much as is necessary for the time, or for the moment maybe. Or I trust people so that they can see that not everybody in this world is fucked up. Or maybe I'm being too nice. Okay, cool. But if I was being too nice, I would have never gotten my hours back. But I had to fucking fight back for that shit. I had to demand the respect that I wasn't being given. I had to go and contact the lawyer to write them a letter to get my hours back. That's the only reason I'm working. Because they know that whatever they were doing to me was wrong. Just the same way that this fool who wants to get to the bottom of who did this didn't want to do nothing to me right now because he knows that we should be wrong. Aye. So, this shit is comical, but I'm glad that this is the fucking otherwise perfect fucking material for a film, series, a show, a fucking book, even a song. Painting. Oh man, find a way to make art. God damn. People just envy. And listen, I know what the fuck I know that was the risk. I knew all that shit was bound to happen. That's why I told myself the next time it was to happen, I wasn't gonna get too upset. And I would find a way to just let that shit fucking brush that shit off, because that's all it is somebody envious, somebody jealous, somebody hating, or somebody with no life, and all these weirdos and all this whatever, and then I'm letting them. What the fuck? It's not my job. I'm not getting paid to check who the fuck lives there and who's doing what. I stay out of people's lives so that they stay out of mine. I think that's a very fucking common and very simple, basic universal understanding. Don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. So why should I try to figure out who the fuck did this and join somebody on this fucking journey to check them, to go find out who did it, to get to the bottom of it? Man, come on, man. These tactics are obvious, bro. Motherfuckers that want you to get all riled up like that is because they probably did it. And they just want you to fight for their cause, which is no cause at all. So they want to fucking get you pissed off for something that they did, blaming it on someone else, get you all fucking riled up and turn you into a little soldier, to some fucking upset person to take somebody's life because they don't want to do it themselves. He expects me to be more upset because he knows how much hard work I put into that spot. Not because he's really trying to take advantage of the program that's helping him. I wish he could, man. I wish I had that fucking program. I really do. Fucking hey. Let me run it around a little bit while I text my other trustworthy, I'll say this one's a trustworthy friend. Thanks to this individual, I was able to get a lot of the materials that I was able to possess to, once again, I think, extend. It's not that I was getting too comfortable. I was building comfort. Yes, I was, but I'm never too comfortable. Too comfortable would be trying to come back to the place that I was living at on the streets. For what? Why is it that this fool Alex has always been around when some bad shit happens? That's my big question. But again, I don't care. I don't feel bad for him. I mean, I don't feel angry at him. I feel bad for him. Because he's lost. He's confused. He thinks that this gangbang shit's gonna have to, it has to get to that point where it's like, bro, you're fucking, I don't know how, 30, 40 years old, and this is what you're doing. You have a family, you have a, you know, people that are depending on you, people that are expecting you to do better. What are you doing with the program that's allowing you shelter? Use that shit wisely, my boy. Come on. Take advantage of that shit, bro. Some of us are fucking wishing we had that shit. But you want to come back to the spot that you used to live at to represent, to find out who's crossing you out because it means something to you. What does it mean to you, dog? What does it mean? Except that it means to me that you're drunk, that you're drinking, and you're animus or anima, whatever the fucking term is, the other personality trait that we all possess, the negative one, the opposite one, the unhealthy one, the toxic one, is coming out of you, wanting to do self-destructive, harmful things that are not going to help you progress in life at all whatsoever. And you want to bring me on that shit when all I've been is nothing but fucking helpful and kind to you, dog. And you wanted to walk away disrespectfully when I'm trying to propose an idea to you that is meant to make money and help people out. That's what a nonprofit is. Nonprofit organization is something that has a cause, something that has a fucking righteous, you know, humanistic fucking cause that you fucking are trying to actually help people. And if enough people believe in that cause, they'll jump on board and help you out. You get your board of trustees, or you get your board of you know, people that you need to have on your team that are gonna actually be that are gonna believe the same cause and want to fight for the same shit. Man. Whew, 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 whew. Hell yeah. Thank you, universe. Thank you, life, for this challenge. Thank you for this experience. Thank you for this. Thank you for this reminder of who I am. Thank you for giving me a purpose and a reason why I exist. To spread this message, to share this for as long as I can, and to hopefully at least plant a seed. If I don't change anybody, that's cool. I can only change myself and lead by example. So if I can plant that seed in somebody's head about how really helping somebody, I mean, I don't know if you guys know who the Big U is, but check this out. We've been selling these blunt wraps at work, right? By this person named Big U, who I was first initially told by Danny that he was a rapper or some shit. So I'm like, oh cool, you know, local artist, and I checked out his music and it sounded alright, you know. But then, you know, I also took in consideration the fact that he's doing this blunt wrap thing. So I'm like, okay, he's a businessman, you know, trying to put himself out there on the map, whatever. And when I brought him up to another customer, they said, oh no, man, he's not just a music artist, bro, he's a local legend. What? So then I Googled him. Big U was a big time fucking, you know, a gangbanger for Rolling 60s, I think, or some great gang, you know. And feds thought that he was a drug dealer, so they tried to sell him drugs. him being who he is, a gangbanger, not a drug dealer, decides to rob the feds. Feds then close in on him and get him arrested for whatever he did, where he does time. In his time in the penitentiary, he fucking decides to actually reform his ways and his views. So I'm guessing he did his time, maybe while he was in there planning this shit out, getting this shit into motion. Comes out, hears his music, hears his fucking blunt raps, and they're called colors. The blunt raps' purpose is to try to bring people from different neighborhoods back together to fucking join, you know, to unionize, to fucking get together and fucking stop all the violence. Because he sees the bigger picture. He knows that together they are stronger than they are if they were fighting one another. There's the same way that Hispanics and anybody who runs Southside, who runs Resident, who runs fucking, you know, Homie in jail, we program together because it's a bigger benefit when you fucking get together. You're a bigger force, you're a bigger power. Why can't you just continue that same ideology and that same mentality out here? Why are you gonna let some basic, young-minded, you know, adrenaline pumping issues and fucking fights for territory that aren't even property that people own to fucking, for what, dog? For what cause? How many people have we lost in those types of fights? And what good has come of it? Has any of those people become mayor or become fucking part of city council to actually try to make a change to the inequalities or poverty and shit? Come on. I see Lennox as a fucking big heart, fucking hustling mentality, little city. Everybody's fucking hustling. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody has a big ass heart right here. That's why I love my city. That's why I'm just glad to come back to my city and get as far as I have gotten with the reputation that I thankfully built, just simply off being myself, providing people with a good time, or attempting to, doing the events that I did, wishing to share people's talents and expose others to it. And that's what it was all about. It wasn't about me fucking making money. It wasn't about me trying to get laid. It wasn't about me fucking feeling cool or popular. It was just about me trying to share this goodness and find a way to make peace amongst these motherfuckers that are fighting over what? I hope everything I'm saying has a place and a purpose or makes sense to people, because everybody should be able to do this. Everybody should have the same freedom that I'm having right now to ride my bicycle around the city without any fucking threat or anybody feeling like, you know, threatened. Anybody should be able to do that shit anywhere. You know who does that shit? With the whole idea of, no, don't come to my city. The rich people do that shit. That's why they live in fucking gates, inside of gates, or gated homes and all that shit. Because it's fear that somebody can reach the level that they're on, or that they can take whatever that's theirs. Fear. That's negative fear. Fear could be good, but what the fuck? Who does the earth belong to? But I guess that's one way to take it. As I battle within myself of what type of person I should become, or what type of person I should be, or what type of way I should react to this whole situation. And I will go back to the camp. It's not a fear of going back there either. It's just the stress, man. The stress. Which is why riding my bike is helpful. Feel free to share this shit. Fucking talk about this shit, make fun of this shit. I don't care, man. Really, put that shit out there. Let that shit go viral. Let people see what it's really like when you're living homeless and trying to get your life together. Employed with a job, with a fucking riding a bicycle with a fucking broken handlebar. I know you guys can't see it, but believe me that it is. So I'm only riding with one hand right now. How did the handlebar break? I don't know. Just my luck, my good luck. Because I'm lucky, and I'm blessed, and I'm thankful for the rest. Whew. As I climb up this hill and get shit off my chest as I progress. Always looking for the picture, nothing less. For the bigger picture, nothing less. Oh man. Beautiful city of Lenox. Yeah. Thank you, universe, for this. Thank you. Thanking you for showing me what people are like, what people can be, and to continue what I've been doing, which is to just worry about me. Because ultimately, finding out who did this, trying to help them out, is a part of worrying about me, is a part of protecting myself, is a part of standing up for this shit, to let people know that shit ain't right. But I think the message gets better sent across when you help the individual who did that shit, because they're pathetic, whoever did that shit. Help them out. Find a way to help them out. Hey dog, let's get you a GoFundMe. Let's try to find some people to support you so you don't have to go and trash other people who are homeless and dealing with fucking housing instability and, you know, trying to get their life together by barely fucking maintaining their employment, fighting even at work, trying to keep their employment. I'm glad I had that talk with Danny. I'm glad that shit was live too. Because every response or non-response is part of the big message that I don't bullshit nobody, man. I keep it real for real. So when you guys have seen me cry or seen me fucking get, you know, vulnerable, hey, that shit is me, man. What the fuck? I ain't ashamed of it. And those people that probably are the ones that envy me or envy that or whatever or make fun of me, shit, they probably just don't like to see themselves in me as well. That's why every action, every word, every thought is a spell. I see this as an opportunity to learn, and I'm growing, and it's never a fail. Thank you, universe, for showing me the types of battles I will have in the future for me to prevail. Even if it's at the pace slower than a snail. I get back on my ship and I continue to sail. Stormy waters, man. That shit can't bring me down. See, I'll float no matter what while others drown. Maybe I just need to meditate in silence and realize this life and how profound it really is. But it's also very simple. And it's all a matter of how I think. Or I might get popped like a pimple. Oh my goodness, man. How beautiful life is. I'm getting too comfortable. I'm getting too comfortable. Tell me how I'm getting too comfortable. Please tell me how I'm getting too comfortable. Is it by just not working on my camp? You know, am I too comfortable because I don't do anything to try to make my shelter safe? Is that really too comfortable? Really that's too comfortable? How is that too comfortable, dog? Tell me, how is that comfortable? wanting to fucking work every fucking day, waking the fuck up, and that's not even sleeping sometimes, staying up to do some landscaping, to go scout for some wood, go look for materials that I can use to reinforce that space. Really? That's too comfortable? Maybe the person who did that is too comfortable, not me. Shit, that's why they envy me and the space that I have, because of how neat it really gets to be, and see that it wouldn't be Caltrans kicking me out. It'd be all these fucking people who have all their self-doubt. Let me calm down and smoke a cigarette, yo. Fuck. I'm getting too comfortable. Motherfucker, I haven't rested in a goddamn long time, bro. How the fuck am I getting too comfortable? Waking up fucking thinking that some shit's happening, or somebody's there, or somebody's trying to go in there, or getting woken up by somebody who wants to fucking kick it and smoke, and I say no, I'm trying to get my rest. But then they get fucking mad, and they get, you know, that they fucking try to press. That shit is depressing to me. Indirectly trying to threaten me. And that's why long ago I decided that all I can be is CONCEPT. Put the idea in your head, because a thought always exists even after the person's dead. You know, I was supposed to go into engineering if I wasn't disadvantaged by the fact that I wasn't born in this country, but I've been here since the age of 1. Same way that they scout for fucking athletes, you know. We were sponsored in my robotics program, sponsored by Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, fucking Walt Disney Imagineering, UTI. I made my mistakes. I'm not a perfect guy. That's why I try to remove the word try from my definitions or from my dictionary, from my usage, because I don't try. I just either do or I don't. Everybody's going through something. Maybe I need to take this to the top person, right? Maybe I do need to find out who runs things in the neighborhood. Maybe I need to risk that much, put myself in that position, in that line of fire, and that danger, to figure out who is running things and to, you know, make this a bigger issue. And maybe that person is wise enough, hopefully, to understand what I'm trying to build here or suggest. And that's simply that from an outside perspective, right? Imagine these wealthy, well-off individuals who, maybe even the ones that used to live there and got out, or the ones that continue to live there and want to see progress, or maybe those who just have more than abundant money to just give out and wanted to fund something that could really do something so that people aren't fucking hurting each other when they're really just trying to fucking get some help and nobody helps, right? I mean, shit, I can understand the frustration if they're dealing with the same shit that I was dealing with when trying to get housing. I can understand a person's reasons for wanting to own a gun. But I've done that, I've had that, and it's really not that much fun. It's just more cause and more reason to get arrested and still be a bum. Should I continue this effort, or should I just simply say that I'm done? But I did fuck up because, see, I was told about calling this particular number, and I said I would call them tomorrow on this web post, or this Instagram post that the city of Hawthorne tried to make about police officers helping the homeless, or trying to help the homeless. And you know, it was funny because in that short clip they actually revealed the fact of how unhelpful they can, you know, they really not that they're unhelpful, sorry, how challenging it could be to actually help people, because even with the fact and the resources and the money that's being pumped to these types of efforts, they mentioned something about how they had to get somebody housing, emergency housing, because the lady was pregnant or she had a child or something like that. And it's like, sure, that's, and they admitted it at that moment that, like, oh shit, we have to get her emergency help, meaning that we weren't able to really ultimately help anybody else, but we really had to find help for this person because they have a child and they're pregnant or whatever, right? So for them, we make an exception. For everybody else, they gotta wait. That was kind of, I don't know, to me it was like obvious, right? Like, that's why I made the comment that I made, which is, shit, man, the little sad music that they added to it, it didn't do it for me. It made it more obvious how hard they're trying to make it seem like they're doing something about the homeless situation, but they can't help, because not that they don't want to help, it's just they can't. Nobody is talking about this, nobody is seeing this, nobody is living this. And those of us that are want to go and fight people. We want to find out who did this shit so that we can get fucking, so we can check these fools, we can find out who's crossing out my name or crossing this out. For what? Who owns that property? Not me. And not them either. But that's what I'm trying to get to. My goal, my ultimate goal is own property. Property is where it's at. You can start a family and leave them with something that's only going to be growing in value. So long as we continue in this fucking economy and this type of capitalistic society. And they tell you work hard, work hard, work hard. Shit, we're working hard. So things sometimes are about chance, and things are about what people give and hand out. So I object to those people that say, oh, don't expect a handout. Motherfucker, who gave you your job? Who gave you the opportunity? Who fucking bought your products? Who fucking put you out there? Who shared your view and your vision, your passions? Somebody helped you, didn't they? I very much doubt that you ultimately entirely only helped yourself. Everything, we are interconnected. Everything has to do with that moment that somebody believes in you or believes in what you're doing, or you just, yeah, you happen to be more responsible than I am. Maybe you don't procrastinate as much as I do, or maybe you have other issues that aren't as big as the ones that I sometimes have to worry about or think about, that cause me to just want to kick back, relax, maybe watch a movie and just chill instead of doing shit that I would have otherwise should have been doing. And I get it. I'm learning from that. Like right now, this is a perfect example why that procrastination, happens. But don't fucking tell me that I haven't tried, because I have that. I've done that too. And what did it lead me to? Nothing but a circle going around and around, people pointing the finger at each other. Hey, call 211. Okay, 211. Call this number, call that number, call this other number, call this other number. Oh, call 211. Okay, I go back to call 211. Oh, you have to make less than this amount of money in order to qualify. Oh, you have to have kids. You don't have kids? Oh, no, unfortunately we can't help out. We only help people with kids. Oh, you have to have mental health issues. Okay, so how do I know if I have mental health issues? What if I don't agree with having to say I have mental health issues just so I can be helped, or pretend to be somebody who I'm not, or to doubt my own capabilities or mentality to have to go that route and say, oh, I got mental health issues and this is so just to get help right away. I mean, it could be a strategy just to use that to my advantage, but what if you have to be forced to take medication in order to qualify and you know, make them believe that you have mental health issues? What if that medication, you know, lowers your or lessens your lifespan? What if that medication doesn't, you know, do me any good and instead it makes me worse? What the fuck? People want to wonder why people drink. People want to wonder why people use drugs to just escape, to cope. To stay up, to stay awake, to stay alert, to have the energy to do something that otherwise you'd be too tired or too fucking uninterested to do. And there's, of course, other healthier ways of dealing with all of this shit, right? Of course. I started trying to go to the gym, not just to shower, but to get a little workout in. And I mean, but then I started feeling like, fuck, man, I also work out while I'm at that camp, fucking, you know, putting the shovel to the fucking ground and getting a hammer and starting to pound and fucking working at work to fucking earn enough money to get a drill and then start drilling some shit, sweating the fuck off, and then just getting scared that I hear the fucking beep, 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 the backing up of these fucking Caltrans trucks, like they're gonna show up any minute and just fucking roll me up like they've done in the past, or just rob me like they did in the past. It's gonna be alright though. It's gonna be alright. Trust me, it's gonna be alright. I know that for a fact. It's gonna be alright. This is not a problem caused because there's something wrong with me. I'm minding my own business. But there's still people out there that no matter how little you have, they still envy you. They don't envy you for your material possessions. They envy you for your personality. They envy you for your ability to just brush that shit off and not want to involve yourself in a more self-destructive behavior, telling me to watch out for the cars and watch out for the traffic. You really care about me, dog? Then fucking join me in this cause and know that this is a better way. But you want me to go fight and figure out who fucking get to the bottom of this for what? Traffic is not gonna kill me. Doing that dumb shit is gonna do it. Trying to push up on people. Come on, dog. Think about that shit when you sober up, dog. Please. How you doing, man? Doing good? Despite all the bad, I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
That's good. Stay positive, man.
Yeah, I got to, man. What else do I got? Complaining ain't gonna help. You have a good night, man. But maybe this is part of me complaining. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess I'm just venting. Unrelenting. Maybe because I'm sensing the truth. They say when you're about to have a big leap or a big moment of growth, some shit like this happens, you know. Maybe it's true. Or maybe it needed to happen in order to get me through. Or maybe my life is gonna end soon, but just know that I love you. And I don't just say that shit to just say that shit. I'm trying to show that shit to anybody who deserves that shit. But maybe everyone deserves it. But maybe I've been looking at this all wrong, because I've only given it to people who have done me right and not the ones who've done me wrong. That's why I was singing the shit that I started at the beginning of this song. Is find out who did it and find out what the fuck is wrong. Help that individual and just fucking move on. Who else? Who else would do some shit like that? Really think about it. Like if you were homeless, guys, if you guys were homeless, if you guys were going through this shit, right? Would you go to another homeless person's fucking spot to fuck with it? Unless you had some sort of beef or envy or something against them, right? I mean, come on. It makes no sense to me. It makes no fucking sense to me that it was somebody random and that it was a weirdo. Because even the weirdos that have passed by me and shit, they're weirdos, but I mean, I don't do anything to antagonize them. I don't fucking press up on them and ask them who's staying there just so that I can feel safe. Motherfucker, I know I'm safe. I got the power of God backing me up. I got His eyes on me. I don't fucking feel any threat. I am safe. Look how I could just stand in the middle of the street while police is passing by even and not be fucked with, not be ran over, not be hit. It's always somebody you know, somebody that's close to you, somebody who pretends to be your friend. Because sometimes, maybe subconsciously, they're wishing for their end. Otherwise, why would they be moving with these sort of self-destructive behaviors? Come on, dog, we could have been neighbors. Or we could have been saviors. And this, I also don't want to blame them, but I want to thank my brother and my sister who are well off, living their lives, upset because I opened my eyes, called them out for their lies or for their manipulation, their gaslighting, their coercion, refused to do what they were telling me to do because they said that as so long as I do what they say, that's the only way. But they wouldn't just let me be me. And I did for a long period of time everything they said, and it didn't change me. Or maybe it did change me to a version that didn't feel like me, that was less happy. But thank you, Christelle and Sergio. Thank you for abandoning me. Thank you guys. I see what you wanted me to go through. I hope this is enough to get back at me if that's what you guys are trying to do. I hope this is enough to make me feel whatever lesson you're trying to teach me, whatever lesson you were trying to get me to understand and to learn. When you guys helped and gave me all of this hope and then just took all of that away. All because you guys didn't want to believe me. All because you guys didn't want to trust that what I was being put through or what was being done to me was wrong. Living in Long Beach, where my landlord tried to coerce me to. After an altercation or some bullshit little problem with one of the fellow housemates, female, over some dumb shit, called the cops on me, tried to lie on me, tried to say that I was hitting her and all this bullshit. Then I started recording her to prove it wasn't true. And I even called my landlord so that she would know. But she said, I don't get involved with quarrels that get between housemates. Okay, cool. So then why would you then offer me money to move out the moment that this other couple or this female probably said, you know what, as long as he lives here, we're gonna move. And so shit, the landlord decides, oh fuck, I don't want to lose them two, because that's two people versus one. I make more money off of the two than the one. Let me try to offer the one money to move so that I can keep the two, but do that shit illegally too, coercing him, offering him a deal, and that if he doesn't accept, then I'm gonna have to report it to the courts or to whatever the fuck, so that my housing or it shows up on my renter's record or whatever the fuck that shit is called. And as soon as I called her out on it, oh no, she switched up. Oh no, I was just saying that if it happens again, I was gonna report it. Well, I'm fine where I am. I'm okay okay with staying here throughout whatever bullshit construction you guys lied that you needed to get done in order to try to offer me an opportunity to move with COVID protections in place. So I called my co-signer, which is my so-called brother at the time, to let him know, hey dog, this is happening and this happened, and I don't think that what she's doing is right. As a matter of fact, when I looked it up, it's actually illegal. Oh, well, if you decide to take her to court, don't count on me helping you. All right, dog. Well, listen, man, I never asked you guys for anything more than your moral support. And it seems to me like every single time, especially this incident with my mother, for example, who set me up to be arrested. And even after I was arrested, spent 6 months in jail trying to fucking fight off any chances of me getting a felony or a strike, because I knew that was going to ruin any chance of me renewing my permission to work here or be here. I asked that they consider going on vacation instead of showing up to testify against me. But no, she can get in trouble for not showing up. Really, dog? Is their trouble gonna include her losing any chance of her ever doing or getting residency or gaining citizenship in this country? I don't think so. But if you guys fucking go and testify against me, that felony that I'm gonna get definitely will. And so I spoke to my brother in whichever way possible to try to get him to understand this, and nope, they weren't there for me when I was going through what I was going through, but they want to show up to the court and pretend like they care about me, and only then did they say anything nice about me enough that the judge must have made his ruling or his punishment based off of that. Oh man, it looks like your family does care about you, but everybody's looking at me like I was in the wrong for doing what I was doing, just trying to survive. And the misunderstanding of a fucking television and what the fuck. Yeah, it was a misunderstanding. And I was also lied to. I was told that I was going to get released after I gave them the information of where they can recover such television. That I even tried to return after I borrowed it and used it for a graphic design that I needed to do because my computer at the time didn't have no monitor. But when I came back to return it, they had already purchased a way bigger TV. So I figured maybe that's their indirect way of telling me that I could just keep this one. So I took it back to where I was staying at, never imagining or thinking that was going to be part of the police report, that had they just spoken to me or stopped ignoring me, I would have been able to tell them and give it back or commute. But see, at that time, they were ignoring me just the way that they are ignoring me now. Try to call them for help and they would just fucking give me the cold shoulder. That's what family is. But that's not my definition of family. That's not the family I want to build. That's why anybody that shows any type of disrespect towards me, including that female who thinks that I gotta earn my hugs. What the fuck? Nah, girl, you gotta earn your fucking hug. You ain't gonna get a hug from me. And nor am I desperate to fucking hug you anytime soon. Because you also gave me this false sense of hope that like, oh, you know, you can come stay with me, certain days of the week, no matter what, so long as you don't change, I love you. Really? So when I try to call you out on how your words don't match your actions and your actions don't match your words, you get upset at me, and you still have the nerve to try to get me fired, knowing that I'm already homeless, knowing that I've already been trying to get fired. They were trying to fire me. You were there the day that I was verbally fired, but without reason to do so, I still kept coming back to work. You were there because you go there, you hang out there, you fucking spend all your time there, or used to. At least I do appreciate it, and I do respect you for showing up these last 2 days and allowing me to apologize. Not so that you can accept my apology, not so that you can apologize to me with some other BS, but because I just needed to get it off my chest that I ain't gonna be fighting you, girl. You're too beautiful to fucking be angry. And it was wrong of me to try to treat you the way you were treating me, even if it was a joke that I was trying to use to the fact that I was just trying to avoid the abuse. I told her, can we have one more fight and just fast forward to the part where we're making up? And then when I felt disrespected and she was telling me to call her, text her, knowing that I was blocked, knowing that this was bullshit, that she was whatever she was saying, and then she was ignoring me because I was just talking nonsense to see if she was paying attention, and she wasn't. Then she tries to blame it and say that, oh, she was texting her son, when moments before that she was showing me some fucking text messages from co-workers or some shit. And so when she said or when I said I was gonna leave and peace out, she's like, okay, we'll have a good night and blah blah blah. Call me, text me, and I said, nah, I'm just gonna ignore you the way you've been ignoring me. That's what set off the second fight. And the next day I was fucking friendly. I was trying to say, you know, make her laugh and have her understand that was what I meant when I said let's get into one more fight and fucking fast forward. But no, she wanted to go and rewind and get back to the fucking whole disrespectful behavior. You know, not recognizing what the fuck she was doing wrong. And it was my fault though too, because see, I was trying to give her a taste of her own medicine. But I'm also glad I went through that, because it taught me that I needed to work on myself, that I needed to voice out next time around. It's like, hey, with all due respect, if I may say something, you're being very disrespectful right now. I'm trying to talk to you and you're just on your phone. Or hey, you know what, I'm trying to talk to you and get to know you, or fucking have a sincere or deep conversation, and you're over here on your phone. If you need time to be alone, to text, to do your son or whoever, it doesn't matter, your boyfriend, your sancho, your other love interest, and you know, that's fine, just let me know so that I can just dip out. But don't fucking tell me to call you and text you knowing very well that I'm being blocked, or if not, I'm being neglected, or if not, I'm just being ignored. Because in the beginning you didn't act like this. In the beginning you actually texted back. In the beginning you actually answered. But then all of a sudden you start having maybe, you know, second thoughts and don't know what you really want. Don't know if you want this type of man or this type of man. Maybe I was just being a little bit too mature and I don't really got it going on like other motherfuckers got it going on. Or maybe you thought that I was being controlling, and you were right, because I was being controlling. I was being manipulative. I was trying to treat you like I probably was hoping to fix or treat my mom, because you share the very similar characteristics of you're cool as fuck and sweet when you're sober. Or you start drinking, it's game over. I'm probably talking to myself at this point. Let's get going. Let's call somebody. What a life. Thank you for reminding me that I'm alive. You guys have a good night, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give a friend a call and see what's up with them real quick, and then I might jump back on when I'm on my way back. So anybody or somebody sees what's going on, I ain't stupid. Go ahead and make your indirect threats. I'll take on that shit. I'm gonna fight to the death, motherfuckers. Anybody wants to fuck with me, I'm gonna fight to the death. Go ahead and take my life. You're gonna live with my ghost though. I'm gonna haunt your ass for real. Peace, y'all. Take care. Everybody, have a great night. Have a great 4th of July. Independence Day. Trying to get our freedom. Peace.